go check. If he hears us.
A lot of people are leaving. Excuse me, Bante, can you hear me? We can't hear you on Zoom, I'm sorry. I apologize for the interruption. They're going to see if they can fix it, see? Thank you, Bante. We can't hear anything yet, I'm sorry.
All right. How about now?
Absolutely, Bante,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I deeply apologize for the interruption.
No worries. Yes. Right. Thank you so much. So once again, the newcomers, what they have to do is, so when the breath is coming in, please be fully aware. When it is going out, please be fully aware. If it is long or if it is short, if it is gross or if it is soft, let it be so. Just keep on being aware about the present breath as it is. Don't try to change it. Don't favor any breath. So don't hate the gross breath or don't favor the shuttle breath, right? The soft breath. Let it come, let it go as it is, right? That's what you have to do. And try to maintain your attention, your focus on that breath as long as possible. And by that way, try to develop as much as calmness, so stillness and inner peace of the mind, right? So try to develop as far as possible, right? So those qualities within, using your breath. And the Vipassana students, they are practicing the fifth step of Vipassana meditation. They were instructed during the, so 4 weeks ago, almost a month ago. So we instructed them to observe the sensations on the legs, right? So starting from the buttocks. So please keep on observing the breath. So up to the toes of your legs, right? And so thigh area, and then after that knee area, then after that pay attention to the sensations on your so lower leg area and the wrinkle area. Then after that so upper foot, lower foot, up to the toes, part by part, pitch by pitch. Calmly please observe the sensations on your both legs using that list, right, properly. So start with your buttocks and then thigh, then knee, then lower leg, then ankle, so ankle area, and then after that upper foot area, then lower foot area, and then the toes, right? In all those places, whatever the sensations that you encounter, observe them as it is, right? So try to maintain the balance of your mind. So let you feel a comfortable sensation, let you feel an uncomfortable sensation, let it be a sensation which is not comfortable or uncomfortable, right? So let it be let it be a sensation which falls into any of these three categories. So let them arise and let them pass away and keep on observing them as they actually are, right? That's what so all of you have to do, right? Then so with that understanding, so we are going to start today's meditation session every day. So before we begin, I teach you something for your life, something as meditators that we need to adapt into our lives, right? Today I'm going to teach you about the three kinds of so sarcastic so laughs in the world. So there are three kinds of sarcastic laughs in the world, right? The first laugh is so when someone uh, when there is a miser, the wealth laughs at the miser. This is the first sarcastic laugh in the world. Why is that? because even though the mice, sometimes the mice, they keep on accumulating wealth. So so even sometimes doing harm to the other people, right? Out of greed, but they don't know that they cannot take the wealth along with them when they pass away, right? So with that meaning, the wealth laughs at the mice. It's the first sarcastic laugh in the world, right? Then, uh, so that's a laugh that we need to stay away from, right? Then the second sarcastic laugh in the world is, so uh, the death laughs at the people who go into fights, right? So people, whenever you go to physically fight with someone, there is a danger. There is a physical danger, right? To oneself. So anything can happen when the other person reacts, right? Then understanding that, so the death laughs at the people who go into fights. Then as wise people, we have to stay away from fights, understanding that when we go into fights, the death is bound to laugh at us, right? Then the third laugh in the world is uh, uh, the earth laughs at the people so who think that they won't pass away, right? Sometimes there are certain people who think that they are eternal, right? They won't die. They don't think about the death, phenomenon of death. But the truth is, one day you have to be buried, so inside the earth, right? When someone doesn't understand this nature, and if that particular person acts, right, without understanding the nature of impermanence, the earth laughs at us, right? So these are the three kinds of sarcastic laughs in the world. So we, all of us, have to. So we don't like to get laughed at us, right? So these are not laughs that the other people do, but these are the laughs that the nature do at us. Therefore, so stay away from these laughs and instead don't fight with the other people. So that's number one. And at the same time, so at the same time, so try to be generous as much as possible, and then at the same time live like a person. So live like a person who understands that this life is impermanent, right? That's very important. So it is very important to know about these three kinds of laughs, right? With that understanding, then we are going to start today's silent meditation session. So everyone, so please keep your back straight. Please keep your neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Before we start, as usual, I'm going to pay our sincere respect to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. With closed eyes, please listen, please concentrate on it. And after that, we are going to start today's silent meditation session. Everyone, please calm down and very calmly, please focus on this chanting, that I chant to venerate Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Calm down and please focus. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Sangma Sambuddhase Itimiso Bhagava Arehang Sangma Sambuddho Vinyacharane Sangpanno Sungato no Kamino Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati Satta Deva Manusanang Buddho Bhagavati Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Sangdittiko Akaliko Ehi Passiko Openaiko Pachatang Veditabbo Vinyuhiti Supanipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujumanipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Panipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samici Panipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidang Chattari Purisa Yugani Atte Purisa Puggalam Ese Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuniyo Pahuniyo Nakiniyo Anjali Karaniyo Anutterang Punyakhitang Lokasati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a balanced, very equanimous, patient mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. If you are practicing breathing meditation, please keep on observing the breath, the incoming breath and outgoing breath, and try to prolong your attention and focus as long as possible. If you are an old student, a Vipassana meditator, please keep on observing the sensations on your both legs, from part by part, pitch by pitch. Whatever the sensations that arise, observe them with the balance of mind, developing the balance of mind, developing the equanimity, and understand all those sensations are impermanent, changing. Anicca, anicca, anicca. Now everyone, please start your silent meditation. May your meditation be very, very successful. Very, very successful. Please start your meditation right now. Now, let's get ready to practice loving kindness meditation in brief. Newcomers can change their posture if your legs are hurting, but the Vipassana students, they are kindly requested to keep the posture the same, still and unmoved. But the newcomers, they can change their postures if the posture is painful or uncomfortable. Now, we are going to share our loving kindness with all the beings from group by group. First, we are going to share our loving kindness with yourself, with you. In this whole world, you love yourself more than anybody else. So let's start with yourself. Let's share loving kindness with yourself first. Please think. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness, your sincere loving kindness towards yourself first. Now, please spread your loving kindness towards your dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now, please share your loving kindness thinking like this. May my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear relatives, teachers, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. May my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your entire loving kindness towards them, towards them. Now, let's pay our attention towards the people who are in the middle, the neutral people, those who don't fall to the category of friends and enemies, the people in the middle, the people at the center. Let's pay our entire loving kindness towards them. Please think, may all the neutral people in the world be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. May all the neutral people in the world be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your entire loving kindness towards the neutral people. Neutral people. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards our enemies. First of all, if they have done any mistake towards you, please forgive them. Holding on to grudges only harm you. It won't help you. It destroys, holding on to grudges destroys your peace of mind. At the same time, if you have done any mistake towards them, please ask forgiveness mentally. Mentally. And then please spread your loving kindness towards your enemies. Please think, may all my enemies be well. May all my enemies be happy. May all my enemies be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards your enemies. Towards your enemies. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Not only towards human beings, but also towards all the animals, birds, reptiles, insects, visible and invisible, all kinds of beings. Let's share our loving kindness without any discrimination with all the beings in the world. All the beings in the world. Please think. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be very peaceful. Very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Towards all the beings in the world. Bhavattu sabbe pangalang Rakantu sabbe devata Sabbe buddhanubhavine Sabbe dhammanubhavine Samme Sanghanubhavini Sada Sutti Mavang Tuti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now everyone, please calmly open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax. Let your whole body to relax from top to bottom, bottom to top. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Dear students, hope all of you had a good session, but I know for sure you might have a little bothering because of the outside sounds, right? But there are certain things in life that we cannot manage, so we have to adjust with things, right? Um, so when you practice meditation, it's just like a bow that you wage inside you, right? It is a battle that you have to win all by yourself, right? So we have to, everybody, even the Buddha, right, and all the enlightened beings, they struggled at the beginning, but gradually, through perseverance, they kept on working hard. They kept on working hard, little by little. So piece by piece, moment to moment, they kept on working hard. That's how they changed themselves. Therefore, so let's work hard, so little by little, as we can. Different people have their own capacities. All are not equal, right? All are not, all don't have the same kind of energies, same kind of capabilities. So from the point of ours, so from the strong point of ours, we have to begin, right? So and gradually we have to keep on moving forward, right? And even the Buddha and all the other enlightened beings, they kept on working hard and finally attained the enlightenment. Even the general people who struggled at the beginning, who came to the meditation session, they also gradually worked hard, and I can see, um, I can I'm I can be very happy seeing their great improvements now, right? And they have changed in their lives, right? They have so achieved a lot of happiness in life, right? And they have gone a long way in the practice too. Seeing them, I feel a great, so sympathetic joy about them, right? So let's keep on working hard as we can, little by little, from moment to moment, and gradually, one day, I wish that may all of you become, be able, become, gain the ability to crush all the negativities and develop all the positivities and attain real peace, enlightenment. Okay, right. So let's keep working hard. Now it is the time for your small break. So I will give you, every day I'll give you 3 minutes. So if you want to drink water or if you want to go to the bathroom, you can go. But if you don't need to do so, please stay inside the hall. Uh, after 3 minutes, we are going to so uh, um, so listen to the explanation, which is related to the meditation technique. Today we are going to talk about the fifth step of Eight Noble Path, the right livelihood. Is a very important one. So stay braced. Right now, you can take your small break. So those who don't need, please stay inside. Everyone, please say it 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. My dear Dhamma friends, throughout these weeks, we were discussing about the 8 Noble Paths, right? Hope all of you remember the accordance, right? The list. So we began. So what is the first one? Very nice, Archana did the right view. The second one, Mr. Kevin.
Right concept.
Right concept. Mr. Tim, third one. Right.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Elliot, third one. No, not right effort.
Right speech.
Third one. Yes, Mr. Watt, right speech. And then comes right action, right? And today we are going to talk about right livelihood. When a person practices meditation, especially insight meditation, that person is bound to develop right view. That person is bound to understand the nature of things, the truth about things as they actually are, right? So we discuss about that. So for an example, so you understand about the Four Noble Truths and the impermanence. You understand about the impermanence. So universe is suffering and no soulness and karma, and like that you gain a lot of understandings about this nature. That's the right view. When you develop right view, what happens is then you are bound to develop right concept, right? What are the 3 right concepts, Mrs. Fong? First one, yeah, you let go of your craving. And then Himashaki, what is the next one? Can you remember? Right. Then, yeah, not getting, whatever it happens, I won't get angry. And then after that, Mr. Adil, very nice. Whatever it happens, I won't harm anybody. I'm proud of you, right? Then, when you develop these right concepts, that person is bound to develop right speech. We talked about the right speech. What are the 4 kinds of right speeches, and what are the 4 kinds of wrong speeches? And before you talk about even the truth, what are the 5 things that you have to think about? So you learned about all these things. And then the next one that you develop is the right action. So we discussed, we learn how. So because of right concept, you won't do wrong kinds of actions, and instead avoiding them, you start to do right kinds of actions, right? Then that's the last one that we discussed. And today we are going to learn about the next one, right? Lastai. Next one is Samma Ajiva, right? Livelihood, yes, right. Right livelihood, Samma Ajiva, right? According to Buddha, in Aganya, there is a teaching called Aganya Sutta. In that one, Buddha says, so poverty can become a cause for so many troubles inside the country, right? So Dalit, and at the same time, for a layperson, especially, poverty is a big suffering, right? Can cause a massive suffering. So that's why Buddha says, Dalidyam bhikkave dukkhang gihinang kama bogidum, right? Therefore, Buddha said, Buddha asked, so Buddha didn't ask, but so Buddha encouraged his students. So his pupils, his followers, to accumulate wealth, right? Then using that wealth, Buddha said, you have to take care of yourself, at the same time your family, friends, and the society, right? That is the so Gihi Dharma. That is the Gihi Dharma means, so there is the practice. I mean, there is a way for lay people, right? Way of lay people. They earn money, then they share attanang sukit pini. So that person has to spend it on oneself and the family and for the well-being of others too, right? And then, but when you accumulate wealth, Buddha said, we always have to be conscious about the way how we accumulate wealth. That's very important. Certain people can accumulate wealth harming the other people. Specifically, Buddha asks us to stay away from engaging in 5 kinds of means, harmful means that you can accumulate wealth from, right? First one is, so selling animals or humans. That's number one. In this world, nobody likes to get manipulated because of the gain of another person, another being, right? Nobody likes that. So Buddha asked us not to stay away from trading human beings or animals, right? Animals means for flesh, right? And then Buddha asked us to stay away from dealing weapons, right? You know, there are various kinds of destructive weapons in the world, right? It's not about not to sell knives, like stuff like knives, right? It is up to the person who use the knife to use it to cut vegetables or to cut injure the other people, right? So, but destructive weapons, for an example, guns, bombs, and such kind of destructive weapons, dealing such kind of things. So even though you can accumulate massive amount of wealth, that is harmful for many beings. Therefore, it is not considered by the Buddha as a wholesome way of earning money, right? Right. So even recently we had the 44th shooting in United States. So school shooting in the United States, right? So that happened because of a weapon. And then next one is selling poison, right? Selling poison. So it is selling poison is also dangerous for the other people, harmful for the other beings. That's why it is also considered as a wrong profession, right? And selling flesh, animal or human flesh, right? So that's also another one. And selling drugs, right? Selling drugs is also considered as a wrong way of earning money, right? By using these 5 professions, so somebody can earn millions, but millions of beings have to suffer immensely because of your earning, personal gain. Right? Therefore, they were considered as unwholesome professions, unwholesome ways of earning money. Then Buddha also taught us, suggested us several wholesome ways of earning money. So there are 5. First one is agriculture. By doing agriculture, so you can earn wholesome money. Not only you gain profit, but also you become useful for the other people too, right? And then business, right? So business means, so you sell things, so rice or vegetables or such kind of wholesome things you sell, and by that way you earn money, right? So you also gain profits at the same time. So your trade becomes beneficial for the other people, and it is not harmful for anybody. And then then after that, so cattle control, what do we call it? So so having cattle farms, right? So you gain milk and sell at the same time. So so you can make compost, so various kinds of manures. At that time, that's what people used as the manure, right? The fertilizer. So they sold them and earned money, right? And then next one is govern. So service for the government, right? You can do service for the government, and then by that way you can earn an income. And at the same time, so artwork. So there are various kinds of craft works, right? So doing such kind of craft works, so you can earn money. It is not harmful for you and for the others. At the same time, so you also gain, and the other people also get benefited because of your profession. So this avoiding wrong kinds of ways that you can earn money, Buddha asked us to use rightful ways to earn money. That's not wrong, right? And then after that, Buddha said, when you earn money, we have to engage in that profession wholeheartedly, right? With happiness. Uttana Viryadigatta. Uttana Viryadigatta means, so with alertness, right? With strong courage. Bahabala Parichita. Bahabala Parichita means using your own energy, right? Baha means hands, right? Then Seda Vakitta, right? So letting your sweat, right? Letting you to sweat, right? And Dhammika, without harming anybody, right? You have to gain things, right? And another time Buddha said, told one layperson to earn money just like a bee takes bee honey, so honey from a flower, right? When the bee takes honey from the flower, does it harm the flower? It doesn't harm the flower, right? So it takes it and goes away, right, without harming the flower. So like that, so Buddha asks us to earn money, right? Then whatever the money that you accumulated, Buddha asked us to divide it into 4 parts. Whatever the money that you gain, you have to divide it into 4 parts. The first portion of the money that you gain, so that is for your own consumption. That is for your own consumption, for your consumption and the family, right? So let's say you have $1,000, 250. So this is an example. So 250 is for you, right? Ekena bhoga bunjai. So you have to use it for yourself, right? For your own food and clothing and all the other needs. And then dvihi kammam payoje. So 2 portions of it, Buddha asked us to invest, right? So nowadays investing means, in the modern world, we can invest it at your home, right? At your house, if you have a rent to pay, or if you have a mortgage to pay, so that's for it. And then after that, for your car, right? And for the other purposes, so which is related to your life, so electricity bills, then after that, water bills, and there are so many such kind of bills, right? So you have to invest that money in those things, and at the same time for your work, right? So you have to invest it. If you are doing a business, you have to invest it over there, right? Dvihi kammam payoje. Then චතුත්තංව නිදාපෙය්‍ය. ආපදාසු භවිස්සති. The fourth part must be saved. Fourth part must be saved. Why? We cannot predict about the future. Anything can happen in the future, right? So recently we faced massive layoffs. Even from huge companies, people were laid off, right? Sometimes 10,000, 20,000 people got laid off suddenly. Maybe they might have thought because they were working for big companies, their occupations were secured. But that's not what happened. Anything can happen at any time in life. So to use them for the future, we have to save it, right? In the bank or anywhere that you want, right? So by this way, you have to control your salary, right? And if once Buddha said, if you want to spend some sort of money upon yourself, then you have to earn 4 times like that, right? So 2 times like that, right? So right. So for an example, if you want to spend $1,000 upon you, and then you have to earn $4,000 as your salary, right? So if you want to spend $2,000 on you, then you have to spend $8,000 for a month, like that. Chatugguno ayamo. So Chatugguno ayamo ayape tabbu, right? So like that. Chatugguno ayame tabbu, right? Then you earn and control your money like that. And then whenever you use your money, then Buddha said, instead of your greed to control, letting your greed to control the money, you have to let your wisdom to control the money, right? Instead of your greed to letting your greed to control the money, you have to let your wisdom to control the money. That's very important, right? Sometimes certain people, they let their greed to control the money. So they buy all kinds of stuff that they see, and finally they get into huge credit card debts, and whenever the time is right for them to pay it, they go into various kinds of harmful ways to earn money, to accumulate wealth, to repay, right? Sometimes you might have heard so many such kind of unfortunate situations. Certain people kept on gambling, and finally they accumulated a lot of debt, and to cover it, sometimes they didn't hesitate even to assassinate their own family members, right? There are so many cases like that. So that is the harmful side of mismanaging your own money, right? So you have to have a good philosophy about your economy, right? And instead of your greed to control, letting your greed to control your money, you have to let your wisdom to control your money. And then the when you have accumulated wealth in wholesome way without harming anyone, such kind of people enjoy four kinds of happinesses in life, which is very important to their practice. Right? So if you want, you can write them down. First one is, so they have the happiness of having something in life. It is called as atti sukha. They think, I have something for me, with me, right? I have something with me. You're confident about your wealth. You're content with what you gained, right? So you are happy. That is atti sukha. I have something, atti sukha. That's very important in the practice. If you don't have atti sukha, the notion of having something with you, right? Can you practice well? You're always, if you don't have that contentment within, that happiness within, what happens? You can't concentrate. You always think about money, ways of gaining wealth, accumulating wealth, right? Then what happens? You don't have the peace of mind to practice and develop in the path, this noble, non-sectarian, pure Dhamma path. You can't develop. So Atti Sukha is very important for a meditator. Whatever you have, please manage, right? Whatever the economy that you have, please manage, right? So now you have a philosophy to manage. What you have to do is you have to practically use it in your day-to-day life. That's the important point. Okay. Atti Sukha. That is the first happiness that such kind of person gains. Second one is Bhoga Sukha. Right? Bhoga Sukha means when you enjoy that wealth, that's another happiness. Right? You consume it. Right? If you want to eat pizza, you eat pizza. You don't worry about money. If you want to eat salad, you eat salad. If you want to go and dine in Krung Thai or Jiangsu Jiang or what else, so Milpitas buffet or whatever, any other, so there are expensive ones too. So if you want, you go and eat, right? Because you have then, when you dine that, you have a happiness, a contentment, right? So that's another happiness. That is Bhoga Sukha, right? So when you enjoy whatever food that you can enjoy, right? And not only the food, but also the cars and houses and such kind of things. All are bhogas. All are instruments that you use in life, right? When you have them, when you use them, you have an enjoyment. That's a happiness. It also helps you, right? Bhoga Sukha. Third one is Anana Sukha. Third happiness that you enjoy is Anana Sukha means debtlessness, right? When you have debt, you are always worrying, right? When you have a lot of debt, you're always worrying about your debt, right? And for such kind of people, they don't have the peace of mind. If you don't have the peace of mind, then how can you practice and grow in the path? It's difficult. So therefore, ananasukha, debtlessness, right? Debtlessness, joy of debtlessness, that is also important. When you have wealth that you gain by wholesome ways, when you enjoy them, and when you have them, you have these three happinesses in life. And the fourth one, Fourth one is anavajya sukha. Now you have gained wealth and you are enjoying them well, right? And you have happiness. But if you gain them harming the other people, then half of your happiness is gone, right? Because you have a remorse to follow, right? But when you earn money without harming the other people, you have the fourth happiness with you. Anavajya sukha. Anavajya sukha means, vajya means in, so those days, Prakrit languages. So vajya means fault. Anavajya means no fault. Joy of faultlessness. You don't feel any guilty about the way that you accumulated the money. So you are happy. You are happy. When you have that happiness, it also helps you to develop in the practice. Got it? Right. Then you develop, when you accumulate wealth without harming the other people, and when you enjoy them well, so consuming it all by yourself and sharing it with the other people, so you feel a great joy, right? These four kinds of joys, and it helps you to have the peace of mind. That when you begin to practice, that peace of mind helps you to develop concentration, right? So it already has sila, morality within, right? Morality within, and then this happiness helps you, causes the peace of mind, and that peace of mind helps you to develop concentration. Concentration helps you to develop wisdom, and wisdom helps you to eradicate all the misunderstandings about things that you have. And it helps you to understand things about everything as they actually are. And finally, practicing the Dharma, it helps us to attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Right? So that's how right livelihood helps you. So, you can practice this. So apply it into your day-to-day life. So not only you listen and learn these things, so these economic tips, right? So wealth management tips of the Buddha, right? You have to apply them in your day-to-day life. That's how you can build a nice life here. And so until you live with the happiness of these four kinds of happinesses. At the same time, as wise people, by practice, it indirectly helps you to develop in the practice. And finally, you will gradually develop in the Dhamma path, right? So please do like that. Now we are going to conclude. Everyone, please think, together all of us gathered here, and we practiced this noble non-sectarian pure meditation technique and accumulated a lot of positive energy. By the power of all this positive energy, everyone please think, may all our troubles be away. May all the good things, wholesome things happen in our lives. May we be able to practice ardently in this Dhamma path, through this Dhamma path. And practicing this noble, non-sectarian, pure Dharma, this pure meditation, may all of us attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. With those thoughts, please join your palms together and concentrate. Please concentrate. Abhivadana silisse nityang vaddapachayino Chataro dhamma vadanti ayuvangno sukhang malang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti me vache Ato nibbana sampatti imenate samijjatu. May all of you be well. May all of you be happy. May all of you be very, very peaceful. Sukhi hotu, sukhi hotu, sukhi hotu. Good night, everyone. See you again with smiles in the next week. Sukhi hotu. Next week also, the program will begin at 8 o'clock. Right? Sukhi hotu. The newcomers, please, so wait for a moment. The others, if they want, they can go. Right. Good night, Mr. Howard.
Good night, Bante.
Good night, Ms. Rita.
Good evening, Bante. Thank you.
Thank you.
All the good help. Ms. Pragati and Rahul, good night.
Good night, Bante. Thank you so much.
May you be happy. Good night, so Mr. Harish, good night.
Good night, Mr. Bante.
Good night. May you be happy. Good night, Wen. Good night. Natalie, good night.
Good night, Bante. Thank you.
May all the good happen to you. And good night, Neha Didi.
Good night, Bante. Thank you so much.
May all the good happen. Good night.